A common question people have about retirement accounts is whether they can withdraw money before retirement. And when it comes to a 403b, the answer is sometimes. There are rules around when withdrawals are allowed and how they're treated for tax purposes. So in this video, we'll walk through how withdrawals from a 403b generally work. Hello, my name is Adam. I'm a financial advisor with Capital Consulting Group. So the first question people generally ask is, what is a 403b? A 403b is a retirement savings account typically offered to employees of schools and nonprofit organizations. The account is designed for long-term savings, which means the rules around accessing money are structured to encourage saving for retirement. Because of that, withdrawals are usually tied to certain events or age requirements. So once someone reaches retirement age, withdrawals from a 403b generally become more flexible. At that point, the account can begin being used as a functioning source of retirement income. However, the tax treatment of those withdrawals can depend on whether the contributions were made on a traditional or a Roth basis. Withdrawals before age 59 and a half are often referred to as early withdrawals. In many cases, those withdrawals may be subject to income taxes and potentially an additional penalty. Because retirement accounts are designed for long-term savings, these rules are intended to discourage early access to the funds. There are also certain situations where access to the funds may be allowed under specific circumstances. For example, some plans may allow loans or hardship withdrawals. The details of those options depend on the specific plan and the rules established by the employer. Some 403b plans allow participants to borrow from their account balance. If a loan is taken, it typically must be repaid over time according to the plan's rules. Because these provisions vary from plan to plan, it's important to understand how a specific employer plan handles them. At the other end of the timeline, retirement accounts also have rules about when withdrawals must begin. These are called required minimum distributions. Once someone reaches the age required under current tax law, currently at 73, a minimum amount must typically be withdrawn from a traditional retirement account every year. Because retirement accounts are designed for long-term savings, the rules around withdrawals can be complex. Taxes, penalties, employer plan provisions, and retirement income planning can all influence how withdrawals are handled. If you'd like help understanding how retirement accounts like a 403b fit into your broader financial picture, you can schedule a clarity call using the link in my bio. The goal of that conversation is simply education and understanding. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.